deal damage. He needs the spell lamp synergy.
Underlord.
It's a good Pit of Malice game.
Everybody up. They steal everybody else's talent. They steal the stand-ins. I mean, everything is eventually gone through Liquid at some point. I would not count Tundra out of this matchup. I know a lot of people are going to say they don't have the full roster. They are missing Whitemon. That is a massive blow to the squad. Let's see if 33 can get out of here. Down the river. Try and get the extra move speed to work, but I think he will eventually go down.
Second blood grenade ticking him down, 10 HP, and Mickey will secure that last hit. A lot of damage done there by Toby trying to punish.
But Monkey is also a hero that really suffers against the Invoker control in the fight that disarms the tornadoes, the ice wall. You can BKB, you can refresh your BKB in the late game to bypass it, but sometimes it can be difficult if those fights get drawn out, and BZM is a master of that. Trying to deny the 6-minute power.
Look at all the heroes coming in.
Yeah.
33 came over with Soxa to secure the power rune. That is crazy.
Did not want to give this rune to the Sand King.
And they're still on Liquid, potentially getting the pick off on Toby, as Tundra did bring a lot of heroes, but only one hero at the bottom lane, which was Toby, outnumbered 3-1.
I think he's just having such a good time.
Sure.
Why risk a perfect game right now? This Monkey King can do whatever he wants.
Why quit a good thing? Nisha, I do think Tundra did a really good job of punishing the first round, that hard camp stack, but the ancient stack is still going to go the way of Nisha. They maybe get a little bit of it. They got one last hit, thanks to the blood right. As long as they don't lose anybody, this is not too bad. But it's hard not to lose anybody when you're invading to the enemy side, trying to get back against a disruptor. Inevitably, somebody is going to be glimpse picked off.
They got one creep out of that camp, a little XP. I think they're going to rotate into mid, but not a kill he's going to secure on his own, maybe with some help.
Boxy, blood grenade, and then as he's stunned, they make sure to land the bushwhack. BZM, he's low, but thanks to Toby, a good decrepify. Still though, another glimpse back up. Insania, low cooldown on that one. Got it back up just in time to secure the mid kill.
That's a super nice rotation from Mickey. He's having a free game. Well, it's even freer now. Now he's taking it to the biggest counter, slowing down the Invoker game, speeding up his own.
Oh, first Rupture going to be used. Saberlight. Is he really in trouble, though? He's trying to get the toss on him so they can get the extra range on the Rupture. Saberlight's not giving it to Soxa easy, and now Soxa underneath tower is just going to die. He does what damage he can, but he knew he overstepped himself.
In the bottom left of the map, he has a creep with Ion Shell pushing in that top wave. He's effectively getting a lot of CS off the board right now.
Yeah, as soon as he got that Helmet Dom, his net worth is starting to recover. He's actually catching back up to Saberlight.
This is a real Dom hero, you know? This isn't a fake Dominator. This is a hero that you would normally buy it on in a lot of metas. For this reason, Tundra eyeing up Saberlight bottom. They want the Airlines combo.
They're baiting Saberlight, but they brought enough heroes to this fight. They're going to Static Storm Epicenter all in on the Invoker.
So
the damage, though, he's so damn tanky, it is just enough. Thanks to the glimpse, they push him back into the Static Storm. They get that kill. Still, though, Tundra brought so many heroes to it that they make an equivalent exchange of it. 2 for 2, and it was 2 cores lost on the side of Liquid. Tundra get the better of that engagement so far.
Not a bad fight for them.
Oh, gotta be careful there. Mickey jumping into a tree right in front of Soxa. Get the glimpse back onto him with the kinetic field, surrounded by the Wukong command illusions. He will die. So a third kill going the way of Liquid. Still, I don't feel like that's too bad for Tundra. And immediately, Liquid are going to 4-man smoke with the Underlord ready to join them thanks to his global capabilities. They're gonna run into Soxa. And while he is a tanky hero, he is still a support hero. Toby's actually going to try and help him, so they drop the Static Storm, stopping Toby with the heals, and they'll catch both the supports out of this. Unless, wait, BZM, oh, he's really lined up. A beautiful tornado into the meteor, but unfortunately the pipe makes the meteor damage look just bad. He really doesn't get much done with that at all. A Rupture underneath tower, but Nisha doesn't lose much for it. He just sandstorms. Not even the illusions can hit him. Now Liquid may be set up to get some tower damage, or they just back up and farm.
Quick smoke from Tundra, though, might not be a move Liquid expect as they were busy killing the Dominators.
Is it possible for them to kill BK before the BKB goes off? No. They can control him, though, and he'll just TP away.
Yeah, that is something that can almost always happen in this game. So you have like Abyssal Bloodseeker or something. No BKB control in this lineup. Feels pretty bad.
I do feel like Tundra's weathered through this timing, though. Not too bad. I mean, it's only a 5,000 net worth lead, and we're getting closer to the BKB. Oh, now they found the Nisha Sand King. Pops the Illusion Rune. Burrow strikes away from the rest of the team. Static Storm, but doesn't actually keep anybody inside of it. Still going for Nisha. A Sunstrike on the mark. It's not going to be enough damage. Not quite yet. An Essence Ring gives him the extra boost. He's got a Burrow Strike up in a second. 33 tries to go for the kill, and he got it.
What?
With a vacuum and a hit at the last second. They managed to get that one, and now a toss back. Though the Monkey King is here, and that is dangerous for Tundra. A nice toss away from Soxa, and Liquid just trying to continue the retreat here. BZM catching another, thanks to Cold Snap. Now the Ice Flow goes out with that Meteor on top of that one. The tanky Underlord is dead, and even more, the game is just completely flipped on a switch, and Tundra are now going to take the lead as they hunt down a fourth hero on Liquid Boxy with no more trees to be able to hide through. He will be run down. Liquid's lead just evaporates.
Completely gone in the blink of an eye. It does feel like if the Monkey King goes down in this game, it's going to be a big net worth swing with what happens on the map. Nonetheless, Liquid continuing to scale up. They have the Underlord Ags. There's the BKB on the Sand King. I mean, they're ready to take the 5-on-5. The only thing you're really missing is that Nullifier.
He just got that BKB, so Soxa, well, he may have a shield rune, a guaranteed epicenter right in Soxa's face. He did get quite the reaction out of Liquid, though.
Yeah, that's Gate plus that BKB Epi. I could see Tundra trying to do something off this. I'll get thrown out. That's,
yeah, I guess so.
It's a tough break. Now look at Tundra smoked up, hunting around this power rune.
Oh, blink away from Insania before Chrysalis can land that Rupture. Saberlight, he's not going to be as lucky. He gets ruptured and can't really stand still for long enough, especially with that Ice Flow coming in. Silvo with the Burrow Strike and the Wukong's Command. Mickey and Nisha will try and fight this out. Nisha needs the extra help. Without the BKB, he will die to the magic damage. And the Wukong's Command, Tundra just walked out of it rather easily. Mickey, they're trying to spot him here, but he's jumped into the trees, and he is out. But another team fight that Tundra walks away the better for it.
And look at the damage coming out from this Bloodseeker, 5,000. I thought they were going to have issues ramping him up, but he's just going to ramp himself up. Run in, get a good Rupture target on one of these big boys, and just run him down.
On the BKB, they can't win a fight, right? If Monkey King doesn't have his BKB, then he is potentially food for this Bloodseeker and this Invoker. Found Insania this time, he's not going to be able to get off the blink. Nisha once again trying to make his initiation onto this Invoker. The damage, a lot of auras. It's wearing through them bit by bit. Oh, the big damage from Mickey. That'll make the big difference. Chrysalis is committing for the kill on Tanisha, and he will have them here full vision. Meanwhile, a great wall vacuum there. 33 pulls him back into the wall, and Chrysalis playing the outskirts of this Wukong's Command. Saberlight, he's not making it out. There's no way he can outrun this Bloodseeker. But the Monkey King, he can get away with the shard, but he is the only one of Liquid to make it out of that team fight alive.
Damage out. You lock people in an Ag Static Storm, that is a way longer window to capitalize on the control.
Insania, oh, another blink away from an avalanche. Insania trying to control Soxa, tossed together. About to strike that hits on two, and they had a Static Storm outside. With the Wukong's Command, they surround the Tiny, but once again, Nisha goes in with his epicenter, and Chrysalis feasts on him. And now Liquid again have to retreat after killing one hero. It's just not good enough. They do not break Tundra, and Tundra, stronger than Liquid is in a 4 versus 4.
Oh,
no, actually thinking about going back into Chrysalis.
No
Chrysalis, they're going to catch him on the bushwhack. Oh no, Chrysalis, he went too far forward. The heal's coming out from Toby, though, are doing wonders for him. A long glimpse back, though, into the... Oh, Chrysalis. Dude, things had been going so well for Tundra, he thought they could just keep pushing forward.
What a read from Mickey. Tundra's information going into the team fights. They're not giving up easy toss connections for Soxa. The only hero you've seen on the map at some of these times has been Saberlight on the Underlord, who's just going to play in a safe area, deal with the lanes, connect to the team. Toby trying to break on the high ground.
Oh, Tundra, they're going to break this and to get the blink away. Oh, and the gate comes in. Of course, it's blind, but doesn't actually hit any hero from Tundra. Still got a Static Storm onto two.
A sick connection.
It's gonna be Chrysalis. They've got to focus down this Bloodseeker now before he can get off BKB. Gets off the BKB, gets off the Rusher, jumps it back around, and he brings down Nisha. Now the heal up, and now we can focus on Saberlight. Here comes Mickey, though, with a Nullifier on him. A Boundless Strike over the side. The team trying to bail him out. Chrysalis fighting for his life to get a kill out of here. He will go down, but they can still win this. He's gonna buy back, and Liquid are low. They can't survive a second salvo again. It's going to be Tundra using the buybacks to make sure Liquid cannot outright walk away with the victory.
Oh, it's a lot of tower damage. It's just melting.
Yeah. Like you killed all the creeps except for the siege wagon that had the alacrity, and it almost 100 to zeros your building.
Ion Shell creep cut the bottom wave as well. You can't extract the same map pressure.
And it's not like Saberlight, he can't do anything about this. The moment he walks forward, he might get tossed back. And that's exactly what Soxa looks to do, and he got him. Gets a toss back. Saberlight gonna be ruptured outside the base. Not good for him. He doesn't have a TP to just go away. They do manage to get a glimpse. What a vacuum! 33 with a gigantic hit against his former team. Gets right in the middle of all of them. Takes 2 out inside that vacuum. Nisha does what he can to kill Soxa, but once again, it's Epicenter to get 1 kill. 33. He did so much, but he has been abandoned inside the base. They were blocked out by Nisha, and now it's Liquid's turn. They are on the defensive side. They're the ones to use the buybacks, and Tundra will retreat.
All of your damage in the fight. You need maximum potential out of this Sand King Monkey King, so they just cannot get jumped. Now you can jump first.
Look at this, move forward. Ward Sentry placed. There's BCM, they spotted. They got the Burrow Strike, they got the Bushwhack. The amp does go off. Soxa, can he help him out? A BKB goes out from BCM.
He got out of there.
He's gonna drop the Wukong's command, and BCM is able to get away. The glimpse, it doesn't quite hit. And 33 is chasing away these heroes. Mickey, he pops a nullifier. He dodges away into the changing of the guard, and now we focus on killing his former captain, trying to break down 33 inside of the middle of this one, but here comes Chrysalis, and he is dicing up this Monkey King. Another Epicenter comes through, going after, there goes the Pugna. He's gonna go down first. The Epicenter is wearing down BZM as well. They just need a little bit more damage, and Nisha can't get it. He's got a BKB TP out. The rest of Liquid are in full retreat, and Tundra win another one.
That's a Monkey King buyback, but all Mickey can do is watch his team die from the tree line. This Invoker out of the fight.
Soxa, a toss back, a big one onto Insania. Want to take this Static Storm out of the equation for a full minute and a half. A nullifier placed on. They're going to turn back around, do a little damage to 33, but there's just retreat. But Boxy, he's going to be caught in the trees. BZM, he nails him. Tornado, Ice Flow, Meteor, and Outworld Staff will only delay the inevitable. Death is on its way for the other support of Liquid. They are both out with no buybacks, and Tundra straight into the base.
This is going to be Megas unless you can rally something here.
You already used all your ultimates earlier. You used all your Epicenter refreshers from before.
You do not have a lot in the tank.
You basically only have the Monkey King for this defense, and you may not have Saberlight's Underlord either, as he's going to be tossed back into the Bloodseeker once again.
Refresh into death. You can't refresh your buyback. Another one down. This should be a throne call for Tundra. You have Sand King buyback, but you only have one Epi.
And Mickey, one more Epicenter. They make the jump, they hit Chrysalis, they all in fourth. Wukong's command, but it's just not enough. A nullifier, but BKB to Crepify and heals. Once again, Toby makes a massive difference with his Pugna. Now you don't have the Epicenter. Now you don't have the Wukong's command. You've got absolutely nothing to hold your base. Liquid are run out of their own Ancient, and Tundra will take it easily. A game 1 victory. They'll finish it up by killing Nisha just one more time. A team wipe to end things.
What a game from them. That felt very sleepy at the start. Some questions of, is this Tundra going to be able to find the coordination, the team fighting to make this lineup work? They picked their points beautifully, and ultimately, that is a game you don't win without Soxa on that tiny.
Talking about, so we're going to see that coming out from the mid lane.
Just makes a lot of sense.
Against like that, this is going to be a dominating lane for Liquid. This Marcy lane looks pretty strong as well. They're even going to pseudo tri-lane it at the start because they know how powerful this Enigma is versus the lack of Eidolon clear. Looking for an early first blood.
Disruption. We're going to see Soxa try and help himself here with the Bushwhack, but of course there's still 2 supports that are going to run him down. So Liquid still walk away with first blood. This one goes to Insania, 33, who opted not to show in lane because I think he knew something like this was possible. I thought he was going to grab the creep wave from behind the tower, but
lost his courier too.
Yeah, that's
a tough start for Tundra in this off lane, which I think was already going to be a little bit of a tough lane.
Yeah, every single time. Ooh, Bushwhack misses there. Again, Tundra with some early whiffs on their abilities, though it didn't stop them from still getting the victory in game 1. As it seemed that their fight was inevitable. Burrow Strike back in, 33, but he still has the stick charges. One more hit from Insania. That innate starts building up, and now it's going to start building up on Soxa too, though he has his own innate. One of those hits is already missed.
We'll have a better start. That said, I think Liquid were always going to win this laning phase, just based on the setup. So if you're Tundra, you're trying to limit the damage, right? Like, I don't think you're going into this first 10 minutes expecting to have a lead out of that. You're expecting Liquid to pull ahead, particularly because of the core matchups. Just trying to extract little wins. And if you can extract more from this lane,
Big kill.
this is really going to compound the problem. Again, that XP differential between these two mids, the amount of net worth BZM has got in
Room for BZM.
and you really have to be careful about showing mid. Very high chance that Liquid make a smoke move or try and collapse on this lane with the Enigma backstab. They're going to try and smoke into it and catch Saberlight before that happens. Boxy breaking pathway here.
Yeah, well, he was. Now Saberlight's on the low ground. The smoke breaks on either side, but they've already jumped onto Saberlight. Looking up. Oh, no, the cookie. It stopped the Wukong's command. Still, though, the Enigma is limping back and will not be able to escape. Beast was brought into the game.
It's strong. All the abilities synergize really well, and that's a 3x streak. Got that squirrel off the map.
That's true.
Nice little bonus gold. Getting baited.
BZM getting baited in. Mickey tries to burst him down. BZM not having shard. No way out of that situation. Toby, who was kind of shadowing his mid laner, will also die.
He got messed up by that Shadow Demon. 4 points in Disseminate. Maybe not expecting that build, but it chunked him.
And now it's the Wisdom Shrine, perhaps being taken by Liquid. Look at Crystallis, though. He wants to take it and do something with this positioning. I'm not sure what, though.
I mean, he doesn't do any damage here, so.
Yeah, I was going to say, Chronosphere into what? Insania will take the Wisdom Shrine. He will be run down at the same time. Is it worth it to give up a support to take the Wisdom Shrine?
14-minute one, yeah.
When does it no longer become worth? Okay, all right, this was a ton of space that we just got for ourselves. 33 is going to get greedy with it, though. He's going to try and stay on Liquid side of the map, and Nisha spots him. And 33 really doesn't have a way out of here. As long as Nisha can still track him, the kisses, it spots 33 once. He's going to go Sandstorm TP out. Oh, good read from Nisha. He couldn't see 33, but he gets a grab on the neutrals and gets the AoE slam to stop the teleport.
10-head play right there. I was looking at him. He had no detection for that entire sequence.
For Tundra.
Well, the Marcy has to play with hers to farm.
True.
The Enigma's been keeping his with the Eidolon.
Nisha's going to run too big. Burrow strike from 33 with a two-man bushwhack to top it. Ooh. A perfect execution for a duo.
That just kind of got gifted to him.
He's halfway there to the super
setup.
tanky Faceless Void. They get him with, tag him with a poison. Unlikely to stop him here unless he's really surprised by the Primal Beast of the Enigma. He's got BKB. Oh, got him! Blink instant trample from Nisha to cut the trees. And he did indeed get surprised by the Blink initiation. On the other side, though, Chrysalis, half HP, got off the BKB, though. And now a Fiend's Grip. Mickey's in trouble. He's not dying that quickly. He has to go for the... Oh, wait, Saberlight's here. Can he bail out the black hole? They go in with the Epicenter now to kill Mickey. He's still not dead, but the Epicenter will surely finish him off. He'll run down Boxy as well. Boxy, a little low. Saberlight, not sure who help out here. They do get Chrysalis on the backside as Nisha runs him down. They do not have a stun. Bane gets out.
That's insane that he just never dropped the black hole.
Guys, 33, he might play Burrow, might go for the steal.
Well, if they can get the setup here while the Roche is going down, it'll make up for that.
They will run into Toby here. Instant grab of Pulverized Kisses. Now chasing after the Monkey King. He's spotted here. Right through the linkage. BZM. They do have the refresh and they do have the black hole. They drop both of them to kill this Monkey King. He's not dead yet, though. They've maybe expended too much chaining up their disables like that. He got off the Wukong's command. Nothing is left to kill BZM. They'll get both Insania and Saberlight for that. Liquid, perhaps too skittish to do greedy, and they still have the Chronosphere. Primal Beast, he's got a charge. He goes back into them. Nisha running the other way here. He's got the gem too. What a massive loss for Liquid. 4 dying for this, and Gem lost in a period of time that you had the Aegis.
And the biggest reason, it's a fight without Mickey. You go for the pick-off while you're doing Roche, it's great. You get sucked into a team fight that you're carry and all of your burst damage can't join.
They can afford to give this up, but Tundra, they're playing for the mistake. BZM's gonna jump in the middle of them. whiffs entirely, does not hit anything with the boundless strike, and now he's gonna get grabbed before BKB. The Kids are gonna do big damage. He almost gets bursted down. Nothing. He does have a buyback here. Meanwhile, the Nightmare defensively used on Mickey to get him out of the enemy base. Oh, he jumps forward with a Blink Dagger, tries to burn down Socsa. He's lost sight of him. A Glimmer came back, a huge Chronosphere Epicenter. A Wombo combo from Tundra that will send Liquid down. Nisha, he survives through it, but with not much HP left, he tries to go for a pulverize, and now Mickey inside the base. His Aegis will expire. BZM.
What an expiration timing, too.
It was all a bait or what?
They still have some buybacks to play with, though.
That's true, and they've done a really good job playing around their outposts with buybacks.
All eyes on 33, man. Level 25 Epicenter Pulses with the Refresher, with Whisper of the Dread. It is so much damage if he gets both off.
Look at all these Shadow Poisons just raining into the pit. They have the Eidolons, check it out. The Helmet Dom creeps if necessary as well. On both sides. This Roshan's gonna die just as random magic damage, whether it's the Sandstorm or the Shadow Poisons building up.
Yeah, 33 is putting the pressure on Liquid to make the jump as he whittles it down.
And once they go in, that's when Chrysalis is going to strike. And Liquid respond to that initiation. They're going to Wukong's command just commit for it with the Epicenter both being used. Nisha gets the grab onto the back line. They manage to take the bait, but at the same time, Chrysalis managed to get the injured. But 33, oh, Chronosphere Bro Shrink, no, he still goes down into disruption. It bails out Mickey for the time being. Can he survive? A black hole goes in, and Mickey, here comes the turn. He takes down Chrysalis once, a pulverize on the back end. Once again, a dieback from Bud. That one's going to be BCM, and Chrysalis on his second life. He comes back, his entire team is gone. He refreshes a black hole. It catches two, but can he do it all by himself? Here comes 33, a massive Epicenter right into the middle of all of Liquid. He takes down two, but what about Mickey? They're chasing after Mickey. An Abyssal Blade to use. Now, oh, an Emerald Staff. He's fine. Kisses are coming in, but Chrysalis, he's got a time walk to take off the damage. They're good to go. Tundra, they use almost everything they have. Buybacks, refreshers, double ultimates, but they stay in the game.
That's a sick fight from Liquid. The amount they're up against here, the amount of damage they're just trying to fight through, the amount of buybacks on the outpost. Ultimates, they use zero buybacks of their own.
Trying to start fighting on the Chrysalis almost by himself. He had Nisha behind him, but can the two of them do enough damage?
No, there's no way. They get the cheese out of him,
and
but
they may pay for it. Moxie, he's got a cookie, but even if he gets it off, whoop, wait, Chrysalis, he wants it even more. He knows Moxie's already dead. He's gonna go after Nisha up next, and Nisha doesn't have a BKB. Now Liquid, oh, a shield rune. That's not gonna be enough. He just has no cooldowns, time dilation, and BKB means he's done. Chrysalis, given an opportunity, will
an Ag Scepter, fresh for the Enigma. Liquid looking for the big black holes. Tundra looking for the massive Chronos and Epicenters.
Sneaking up the side of the map.
If Saberlight gets found
Liquid
here.
with the initiation. Saberlight, he is going to be spotted, but at the same time, the jump has already occurred. They've got 33, and they're going to catch up to Chrysalis as well, potentially. Mickey hoping for a bash. He gets the grab instead of the pulverize. Nisha one step ahead of him. Toby denies him with a Fiend's Grip, but now a refresh and Abyssal Blade. They get the grab on it. Just in time. Wait a minute, no, he got off the Chronosphere. He's still alive, but here comes the disruptions. He can't do anything with that, and the kisses start raining in. Artillery fire. Chrysalis trying to take cover. He pops the BKB, a time walk out of there. He gets away. He's fine, but the rest of Tundra, now, Liquid, they say they can't kill the carry. They go back for the rest. The Bane goes down. Soxa, he gets caught by Saberlight. A little bit of Malefice stuns. Soxa, nowhere to run to. Both supports will die. 33, 2 supports. No buybacks being used by Tundra initially.
That Sand King got absolutely melted by the Stygian. Again, he does not have any bonus armor.
Tundra, time for a hold of a lifetime. They go straight to Mickey. Half HP, a quarter, almost gone. Disruption goes off. Will he pop BKB? Will he pop anything? He won't. He'll just accept the death. He managed to get himself outside of the base. Now for the Aegis. Nisha's going to make sure that they can't immediately jump Mickey on the second life. Get the grab onto Soxa and jump into the back line. Got the grab onto the Shattered Deep. The Pesco. Oh, there's the gobble up from Boxy. Supports protect supports. And now Chrysalis has nothing for it. He has to back away. He's got to play for the refresher. Liquid are wearing through their resources one by one. 4 heroes left. 1 refresher left.
Have to find something here if you're Tundra, and it has to be on multiple heroes. Ults on one are not going to do it anymore with the amount of saves Liquid have.
Divine Rapier for the Sand King.
That's the ticket if you can get it here.
It's flying out. It still needs some time to get to him. But Megas is under threat. BZM is under threat. He's going to be jumped. Immediately, Mickey, he goes for the black hole on two. A Beats grip in response. And now Chrysalis, no, he got messed up. He needs to get off this chronosphere. No, he goes down. He does have the buyback, and he's going to TP in. Disruption 1 goes out, trying to bail out Mickey. But here comes Chrysalis, and he managed to get the Shadow Demon, and both supports. Chrysalis performs, but there's greatness right in front of him. Catches the 3. Now BZM with the Wukong command. Whoa, 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 whoa. He just got bursted. What the fuck was that? Mickey. He's got the damage, and he's got the extra life. He got his mark. He kills the Faceless Void. He can buy back. This game is over.
33 tries his best in a base defense as the creeps will finish it off. Liquid find a way to win that late game in a situation that I think everyone would have betted against them.
Score, especially the way that DM has been doing it lately as well.
Your tree cut here. Now I want to give extra kills into this Phoenix, who's going to have the good matchup against you for a long time. This will be a quick tower down with the early helms here.
Yeah, the early skeletons as well. Okay, Wukong's command, because BZM blinked up here, so Mickey knows it too. He's going to get this pick up. He is. Nisha arrives in time with the step. BZM, he had no idea that he was blinking under vision.
That is a creepy.
Avalanche goes out with the epicenter. Ooh, okay, trading out supports. Chrysalis also takes a lot of damage. He has to TP away. Chrysalis cannot stop the TP.
It's gonna be the MO in this mid game. Like, you try and take some fights as Liquid, and if the Phoenix shows up,
nice jump, Chrysalis. Toss some Mickey back into BZM, and he just will not be able to jump into the trees. Or maybe actually the distance created by the disruption. Trickery tries to dodge, but he still takes the damage. That means he won't be able to jump into the trees and escape. He is trying to be the 3-time.
This could be a huge grab on Crystallis.
It's gonna have to be well executed though, because he could just hop over the cliff. You pretty much needed perfect execution. You had to like disrupt while he was midway through. Oh, the golem drop on 3. That's nasty. Fatal bonds on the 2 of them. Somehow
they got stomped.
The Centaur just comes out of nowhere and stomps them up. They'll still catch Mickey. They'll still catch Insania. As Chrysalis rebound, BZM out of blink. Yeah, he's Insania's trying to juke through the trees here. BZM finally gets the blink necessary to get the kill. Takes a little bit longer, but Liquid actually get 2 shrines for that.
A nice little pickup from Nisha.
Oh, Nisha's out of resources, kinda.
Wand.
He has Wand. He doesn't have any steps. He does have a Dissimulate if he can get into an area.
I mean, this would be the saddest death of all time.
Yeah, I mean, he's being corralled in here. He's going to have to juke them. His way is being cut off by the Phoenix and the Quap. 1 step is up. Gets a little bit of distance, but not quite enough. Chrysalis, he's going to run him down soon. Can he get off anything here?
Oh, the tree cut.
It's going to be used right as the tree cut. Mickey, he's going to try and run out of the AoE. Nisha, not as lucky. He gets hit by the stun. He'll burn out. Mickey, despite his attempts, may even die for it. He jumps into the trees, turns around, boundless strike, but Insania will be run down a second time. He gets off what he can. Can Saberlight go for the punish here with the Epicenter? He's going to try, but he's going into a Blade Mail. An Epicenter, frankly, just doesn't do enough damage for Saberlight to threaten this BZM Quap that is level 11 of fight in Liquid. 6,000 different lead they've claimed, and everywhere you go, it's Tundra heroes pushing into Liquid side of the map, and Liquid conceding.
It's such a weird game 3 because in game 2 we saw Liquid make a tempo adjustment. They went to Helms. Good kill on the monkey. He's gone.
He's got the dagger on him. He's going to be taking constant damage. A tree throw to make sure. And he's fine. And a shield root. BZM is willing to dive that tower. Meanwhile, Liquid tried to do something here in the top lane. 33 responds, burns out the mana. Nisha.
GP's coming in.
Yeah, this Nisha actually needs to start running. He's got to get out of here. This mana burn is really killing him. Insania will be the one caught up in it as Tundra continue to sweep back and forth between the sides of the map. Nowhere.
To these aggressive waves. It's a lot of extra map pressure that can come from a hero that's generally immobile. We're seeing this smoke while the Phoenix shows mid. gotta be ready for these plays. Everybody from Tundra can be at this fight.
Oh, a blink backwards before the gold lands him, and he's gonna go for the TP out. They have the dust, they get the grab immediately. Chrysalis spamming it on the ground as soon as the dust revealed him. He got it. Saberlight dies, and the Tormentor is taken. Liquid really tried to do something cheeky there.
Rosh Stahl is back to his old ways. 33 says, I like what we're doing in that game too.
It's catching Mickey in the triangle. He's going into this tier 2, but it's already dead. Where do you go from here?
He does not have his BKB yet if Liquid decide to fight this.
They glyph, they try and hold. Liquid, this is a risky move.
It's really risky.
Go into the triangle, spot Soxa. They're trying to use the Aghanim Scepter. There goes the epicenter, the initiation onto the Marcy. They need to blow up this carry, and they will manage to do so. 33, not feeling good about the Supernova, starts returning fire, gets the first Fire Spirits out, and an opportunity for the Supernova. It presents itself. Liquid, all out, trying to get away. BZM looks to slow down Mickey, though. And Mickey slowed down to a crawl. Can Tundra finish him off? As he gets to the high ground, Sonic Wave pushed back in. He got his BKB. He tries to turn it around. A little bit of a heal. He gets just a bit. 20 HP, 10 HP. He got a heal up. He got another heal up. A toss to finish him off. But 33, he took so much damage, he trades his life for the carry of Liquid.
Worth it for the Phoenix, but not the clean team fight win Tundra were looking for.
Liquid,
There's Sand King Ags.
it's gonna have to do
Going
so
in.
much for them. He managed to get the initiation. They're gonna blow up the Phoenix. They see the Phoenix. They want this team fight out of here. Now Saberlight takes a lot of damage to Chrysalis. A blink disruption from the Shattered Even as Sonic Wave to cover it. As he comes back into play, he's gone. Both offlaners are dead. Liquid, they'll get the hold here. But there's still the threat of this Marcy. 2.5 minutes on the Aegis. The
He's
4
healing up.
versus 4.
He just finished Daedalus too. This is a lot of burst damage, even without the ulti, which guess what's coming up in 7 seconds. You are not out of the woods yet. Liquid were not ready for this tempo out of Tundra.
No, they weren't. Tundra showing that they can play both sides of the coin here. But if they overstep themselves, that's going to be the first life. The golem gets dropped. Didn't really hit much there. To simulate from Nisha, dodges something. Foxy with his Glimmer Cape. Another disruption save from Insania, but Chrysalis will stick around, and now the Phoenix is back in with his Boots of Travels. They won't be able to stop that. It's 5 for Tundra versus the 4 of Liquid. 1 lane of Barracks is gone. And Tundra, they almost look like they just want to keep this going.
I mean, why not? You have almost 20k gold lead. You have sustained. You have an early Solar Crest. Just keep hunting. Keep pushing the lanes and don't give Liquid breathing room right now.
Is Marcy the hero you need to break the high ground? So much of this burst damage seems to surprise the opposing team. It almost got Liquid an opportunity in game 2. It ended up going late, but now Tundra showing they can do the same thing, but perhaps better.
Just gonna be another lane without a fight.
Another toss-back opportunity. Chrysalis, oh, this time to get the silence on Nisha. He gets it to simulate off. He jumps into the Phoenix, and a Yule Scepter goes off. Can he get the step through? He steps through 33. He goes backwards here, and he's going to have to play for the buyback. Meanwhile, slowing down these heroes, Demonic Purge on Toby, who is in pretty deep. But if you only get the 5 position, that can't feel good for Liquid. Terrorize being threatened. Supernova gets used. Mickey pops BKB. Chrysalis,
Too
he
much
challenges
damage.
it though. They get the kill. They protect the 8. They take out 3, and that's a die back on Boxy. A silence on BCM, but he's not afraid. Gale Guard, Blade Mail, he is extremely tanky. 2 lanes of Barracks down, 1 more to go. Tundra, a knockout punch into Liquid in game 3. They just blitzed them.
They found the tempo. They brought it to Liquid. They said, we can play your
Saberlight
game.
buys back, but for what? You've got no epicenter. You're in an awkward position. They got a silence onto the Phoenix, but there's no Supernova. There are bigger threats in this game, and you can't even kill him. Who's too tanky for
getting
you?
Megas.
1 base left, and that's it. Megas at 31. Burrow Strike on 3, but the pipe goes out, protecting him from most of the magic damage both Saberlight and Nisha can do. They simply cannot do enough. It's Megas for the foreseeable future for Team Liquid. For the rest of their road to TI, they will have to play against Megas, and it may not be a very long road as Tundra, but they're going straight to the tier 4s. They want to take out these heroes as they trickle in 1 by 1, try to protect Nisha. Oh, but they got the silence on him. Now though, another dive back, a toss over. Vic is dead as well. Liquid are gone. Liquid are out of the running to TI. And it's going to be Tundra who will move on.
despite the odds, despite the last-minute stand-in, Tundra find a way to take the defending champs out in a very dominant series from them. They won this early game in the Game 3. That was not something I think Liquid expected. They probably felt this Game 3 was going to be a long game, a 60-minute burn game. Tundra ratting the map, going for the late game scale. 33 said, no, I'll just pick Phoenix, build a bunch of doms, run down your towers, take over the map, and do what you do, but better. And he absolutely delivered here. Incredible game from Tundra in this Game 3. And